Hi, I'm G, you're watching G Tai Chung, and I pretty much ran out of books to read. I mean, look at all the books I've read, and they're all read, you know? I've never really wanted to read a book twice. Not really. I read Catcher in the Rye twice, but that's for a different reason altogether. Look at all the books. Okay, so I've read all these. Yeah, I've gone out and bought more, and I've read them all. Dang. So I'm down to my last book, and it's not actually even one of my books. It's a book that Vicky's sister left here, I guess, before she moved to Texas. Yeah. It says it's a true historical account of the story of Pocahontas. Yeah, and oh, check out the author. The author is apparently a direct descendant of Pocahontas. Look, here's the author. Yeah. She looks Indian, yeah. Original people-ish, you know. Family founder of the Randolph dynasty from the families of Virginia. So they're basically the people that let's just leave that alone. So around about this time, the time of Pocahontas, the English were coming in about Virginia, and they actually had a settlement that was in the 1580s at a place called Roanoke. And it disappeared, and when the British showed back about 30 years later, all they found was the word Croatoan carved into a tree, and everybody was gone. And they figured Indian massacre, but the Indians never admitted to it. And there were stories about white people who spoke English being seen with different Indian tribes, so they figured the Indian tribes at the time let them come into them. Of course, in this book, she claims that the leader, Powhatan, which is the leader of the Seven Nations in that area, he pretty much says, yeah, I killed him. We killed him. Yeah. But check it out, the lost settlement of Roanoke, I'm pretty sure it's called. Anyway, so you got the English are coming in. The English are coming in around Virginia. You got the French coming in from the north, and the Spaniards, they already came up from the south. You know, the Spaniards hit the Mayans and the Incas and like tons of gold. So the English think, oh, I bet you there's tons of gold too, you know, in the middle there. And the French are thinking, oh, I bet there's tons of gold in the north. Nah, not tons of gold. Lots of furs, some fish, lots of fish. Lots of fish. Fish is good. Can't eat gold, man, but you can eat fish. Now what I'm trying to get across is, besides the fact, for the love of God, please somebody send me a real book, because come on, man, come on. What I'm trying to get across, though, is that just about every nation has a displaced original peoples. Like here in Taiwan, they have the Aboriginals. They call them Aboriginals. They also call them original Taiwan people. And then you have Australia, and they have their original people. And of course, North America with their original people. And really, the history of the world is one civilization invading, conquering, and ousting the next civilization. Like even England, you know? England had the Celts. The Celts were there for like a couple hundred years before... Who was it? The Romans came in and killed them, and the Gaels came over. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure about all that sort of thing, but like I said, so here in Taiwan, there's also the Taiwan original people, and much like in Canada, they're in the U.S. of course, they're in smaller reservation type areas, and the government helps them out a bit with some funding here and there. There's not a lot of jobs and whatnot, and they kind of got the short end of the stick, as did the original people in the US and Canada for the most part. And of course, yeah, the original peoples in Australia. I mean, those guys got the short end of the stick, man. Like, hey, you live on the coast? Nice, we like it, we're taking it. But no, there's this great place. It's a great place in the desert. In the middle of the desert. I drove past a couple. I saw them. They were nice. Yeah. Right, Alice? Alright. So, funny timing actually, because I started reading that book and my school is doing this. Love to Villages. And what we're doing is we're collecting donations of like school stuff, pens and markers, and what the heck ever else. What is she doing? What are you doing, Alice? That's your rug. You're supposed to sleep on that. If you kill it, you might not get another one. Yeah, so we're sending donations and whatnot to some of the original people's villages, which goes on in Canada too. And something really big I saw in the news this week, which actually pertains to the same thing, and that's why I'm doing this video right now. Turns out that the Lakota Indians, which are up around, they're in the north, like part of Colorado, part of Yeah, I'm not sure. You're going to have to Google that one. Anyways, they've just canceled all of their treaties with the U.S. government. They're like, you know what? You guys are like canceling treaties, so I think we're just going to cancel our treaties, and we're no longer part of America. Instead, we're going to be a sovereign state. And they say anybody that wants to join their sovereign state is more than welcome. They just have to denounce their U.S. citizenship. Crazy. I wonder how that one's going to pan out. Crazy. Oh, and all the land they claim is theirs, they're going to start charging taxes to anybody using that land. Yeah, including government and whoever the heck else. The Lakota Indians. Cool. Cool. Craziness. So for 1 second, last thing, back to the book here. I profess that I don't actually know about, I don't know a lot about the original peoples of North America, and obviously every tribe is a bit different. I mean, I know up near where I'm from we had like the Iroquois, who were crazy warriors. Ah! Yeah, these guys, the Powhatans, he's leader of the Seven Nations, and their Indians are called the Powhatans. He's also like, it seems every tribe, there's several different tribes, all with like extremely different names. But they all seem to have the same thing in common, that they're an extremely, and this is the part, like maybe it's just because this is a romance novel, I don't know. But they said they're an extremely sexual people. Like if the husband's off on a long hunting party or whatever, a wife can take a dude for a night, or the husband, like the chief, for instance, he'll have like 10 wives, and there's a lot of like Pocahontas have probably brought like 80 like farm girls up for the white guys to sleep with and stuff, and I don't know how true that is, but it seems like they had a very sexually open society. Is that true? Can anybody get back to me on that one? I might have to Google that. Alright, well we haven't had John in the video for a while, so I'm going to go down to the 7-Eleven and grab a beer. And just because I haven't done anything crazy down there in a while, I got this mask. And I got this gun. Let's see what he thinks of this, huh? Oh man, John isn't here. He's going to miss out. He's not even here. Okay, we're going to do it anyway. Alright, the guy behind the counter's got the camera. Ready? Alright. Right, give me all the money! This is a robbery! Stick him up! Come on, give me... He's just laughing! That's not funny! No, come on!
Okay.
Boy, out! Oh, shit. Sorry. Just sitting here waiting for my money. Hey, can you get me the money? You. He's not getting me the money. Okay. Maybe I'll just come back later. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll come back later to get the money. Okay. Okay, well, the guy at the 7-Eleven, he was busy. He couldn't give me the money right now. So he suggested I come back later and try and rob them again. I can do that. It's cool. Alright, so, actually somebody did my tagline for me. My cousin videotaped it for me in Canada. Somebody at Tim Hortons did my tagline. And I think even people in the US probably know that Tim Hortons is now. It's a coffee shop, classic coffee shop, awesome coffee. So here's my tagline from the Tim Hortons guy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time, alright? Cheers!